Power Pumping 101 How to Boost Your Milk Supply. If you've been told to try power pumping to increase your milk supply, you may be wondering what it actually means and whether it really works. Welcome back to Pump with Sophia, where we help make your breastfeeding and pumping journey easier with practical, evidence-based advice. Power pumping is a pumping technique designed to imitate cluster feeding, a natural behavior where babies nurse frequently over a short period during growth spurts. These frequent milk removals signal your body to produce more milk. While power pumping doesn't increase supply overnight, it can encourage your breasts to make more milk over the following days if done consistently. A common power pumping session lasts about 1 hour. Pump for 20 minutes, rest for 10 minutes, pump again for 10 minutes, rest for another 10 minutes, and finish with a final 10-minute pumping session. You can adjust the timing slightly if needed, but the goal is to create multiple rounds of milk removal in a short period. Most parents only need to power pump once a day. Choose a time when you're usually able to relax, such as after your baby's first morning feed or in the evening after bedtime. Consistency matters more than pumping multiple times a day. Many parents notice an increase in milk production after 3 to 7 days, although everyone's body responds differently. To get the best results, make sure your pump is working well and that your flange size fits correctly. Stay hydrated, eat enough calories, and avoid skipping your regular feeding or pumping sessions. Power pumping should be added to your normal schedule, not replace it. Remember that milk output during a power pumping session may seem small, especially during the later pumping rounds. That's completely normal. The purpose isn't to collect a large amount of milk during that hour. Instead, it's to send a message to your body that more milk is needed in the future. Power pumping is most effective when low supply is related to infrequent milk removal. If your milk supply has dropped because of illness, stress, returning to work, or your baby is sleeping longer stretches, this technique may help restore production. However, if low supply is caused by hormonal conditions, certain medications, insufficient glandular tissue, or other medical concerns, power pumping alone may not solve the problem. In those situations, it's important to speak with a lactation consultant or healthcare provider. Finally, be patient with yourself. Milk production is based on supply and demand, and building supply takes time. Celebrate every ounce, stay consistent, and remember that your breastfeeding journey doesn't have to be perfect to be successful. If you found this guide helpful, subscribe to Pump with Sophia for more breastfeeding and pumping tips that support you every step of the way.